What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight! Alright, we're coming back to Chris Cornell. Yes, indeed, Chris Cornell fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Jason Cart, and this is actually one of Jason Cart's 3 prioritized requests for the month of March for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, Jason. I hope you enjoy the show, man. Jason wanted to see me react to this song. It is Chris Cornell performing a cover of the Beatles tune, A Day in the Life. Now, have I heard the song before? I'm going to go on a limb, and I'm going to say yes. I'm pretty sure I have. If it's the song I'm thinking of, then yes, I have heard it. I see the title, and a melody pops in my head, and I'm like, I would say I'm about 70 to 75% sure that I have heard the song before. There's a chance I haven't, but I'm pretty sure this is the song I'm thinking of. So just to keep everything on the up and up and make sure I'm clear and transparent and I'm being 100% honest with you guys, I'm pretty sure I've heard it before. If I haven't, I'll let you know, but I'm pretty sure I have. So keep in mind, that being the case, I will not be reacting to the song itself. The songwriting, it's not going to be taken into account at all. So all the Beatles fans out there, when I listen to this, please keep in mind, I'm not judging the Beatles version of this song, okay? That has nothing to do with this. I will only be reacting to, evaluating, and scoring what Chris Cornell did with the song. How he interpreted it, how he arranged it, and how he performed it. That's it, okay? So please keep that in mind. This was posted by Kamikaze 2006, and the video has 1.5 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Chris Cornell, A Day in the Life, Beatles cover. Live HD, that's so important, although this does not look very HD to me, but whatever. All right, I think, like I said, I think I've heard this song before. I'll know in like the first 20 seconds if I've heard the song before or not. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
All right. Yeah, I was okay. Well, I was within the first 20 seconds. Yeah, I'm positive I've heard the song now. Okay. So, to be clear, this is a cover. I'm not reacting to, scoring, judging, or evaluating anything of the sort. The original song. Just what Chris Cornell is doing here in this live performance. That's all I'm reacting to. That's all I'm evaluating, and that's all I'm scoring. Please keep that in mind.
Out in the car.
just had to look around the room. I love to
It's interesting hearing this being done as a solo act. The only version of the song I've honestly heard is the Beatles version, which was, you know, with the full band, and some accompaniments as well. I've never heard it being done as a solo acoustic song. It works. It works. I didn't see it. Like, I didn't picture it. Like, when I've heard the song before in the past, the thought of this song being done as a solo act with, you know, one person just playing an acoustic guitar and singing, the thought never occurred to me. It never did. But now, seeing it and hearing it, it works. It definitely works. Let's keep going. Let's see how this goes. Nice.
woke up, fell out of bed, tried.
That was impressive. I don't know what effects he's using. I mean, I could see him hitting some pedals down there, but he was able to get that full cacophonous sound with a single guitar. I mean, my guess is he's using a delay, maybe a pitch splitter, maybe multiple pitch splitters, possibly. It's very possible. But he was able to get that full, like the orchestra did. He was able to get that full cacophonous sound, and then, bam, come to that single note. Bum, 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 bum. Dang, that's impressive. That's impressive. Let's keep going.
Woke up, fell out of bed, tried to comb across my head. Found my way downstairs and drank up. Looking up, I noticed I was late. Found a coat, grabbed my hat, made the bus to set the train. On my way upstairs, and the house spoke. Somebody spoke and I went to a dream.
Nice use of delay on the vocal there to, you know, elongate and being able to add those layers through the elongation. Really nice. Really nice. Gotta admit, this is kind of impressive. It is. To see one guy being able to pull everything off the way that he's doing it, it's impressive. Now granted, it's not, I know it's not the Beatles, you know, I get it. But at the same time, seeing one man do this by himself with just an acoustic guitar and some effects, obviously, it's impressive. It is impressive. Let's keep going here.
Stay out, boy. Holes in black and white sheet. Though the holes were rather small, they had to count them all. Well, I don't know how many holes it takes to fill the album.
yeah, good stuff. It was pretty impressive, actually, to see him do all that by himself. Let me think about it, and I will see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Chris Cornell with a live performance of the Beatles tune, A Day in the Life. This was a request from Jason Cart, and this was actually one of Jason Cart's 3 prioritized requests for the month of March for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, Jason. Hope you enjoyed the show, man. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that an 8.5. Yep, 8.5. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, keep in mind that this has absolutely nothing to do with the original song, okay? I base my score and my evaluation on what Chris Cornell did with this song. So all the Beatles fans out there who are going to say, well, this song deserves a 10. Okay, first of all, that's your opinion, okay? First of all, that is your opinion. You're certainly entitled to it. Secondly, the original song had absolutely nothing to do with this, okay? I'm familiar with the original song. I know how it goes. I know how it sounds. I'm not taking the Beatles song, into account in this whatsoever. So please, 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 before you go in the comments and say, this is one of the greatest songs ever written, I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you there. But that is not the point here. This is a cover, and that is what I'm reacting to, and that is what I'm scoring. Please keep that in mind before you go in the comments and decide to chop my head off, okay? Now, having said all of that, this was not my cup of tea. Okay, listen. I have all the respect in the world for the Beatles. I completely, fully, and freely acknowledge everything they have done for the world of music. Not just rock, but every style of music they have impacted in some way, shape, or form. And I fully and freely acknowledge that and give them all the credit in the world that they're due. Having said that, I personally am not a big fan of the Beatles, okay? I respect the hell out of them, but I do not really listen to the Beatles. I do not really enjoy their music. So there's that, okay? That's number 1. Number 2, this song, not one of my favorite Beatles songs either. It's not. Look, there are some Beatles songs that I do enjoy. There's a few, okay? This is not one of them. I recognize it, and I fully acknowledge that it is an amazing song, okay? That's number 2. It's just not something I would ever listen to on my own, in my free time. I just wouldn't do it. Now, let's talk about what Chris Cornell did with this. His guitar playing. I've said this about his guitar playing in the past. He's very stiff. Like, his right hand is not loose. He doesn't play from the wrist. He uses his whole arm and elbow. He is gonna hurt his elbow, man. I swear. I don't know how, during the course of his life, I don't know how he did not develop tendonitis or tennis elbow or something. Because, I mean, the way he was playing there. Now, don't get me wrong. It was fast. It was impressive. But, man, it's stiff. Woo! But it works. It does work. So it's not a criticism. It's just an observation that he plays very stiff. But he does, even with that stiff playing, he still is able to get what he needs to get out of the instrument. So kudos to him for being able to do that. His vocals on this, really well done. Definitely one of the highlights. The use of delay on those certain parts, very smart, very strategic. I'm glad they did it. Was it necessary? I wouldn't say it's necessary, but I'm glad they did, because it did offer the opportunities for those layers to be constructed through the use of that decay from the delay pedal. So good job. I have no problem with the delay being used at all. I think it was a great move. But what he was doing vocally with his voice, with his pitch, and with his projection, his power, his diction, his vowel formation, his tone. Very fitting of the song. Very fitting of the song. I really liked his approach. More of a gentle approach for a song like this, which is good because he's by himself. He's a one-man show right there, so it's him and his guitar. So this is not the time to be belting out and showing off the power that he is known for. He was a little more reserved, so good sense and use of power there. Still supported. It wasn't weak. It was still strong. It just wasn't loud, which, you know, I'm glad it wasn't. Lastly, his use of effects on the guitar, getting it to sound like the orchestra behind the Beatles for those cacophonous parts. Very well done. Very well done. Very, very intelligent use of effects. I know there was a delay being used in there. I suspect there was a pitch splitter being used. But it was really smart and really well done, along with sliding up the neck, obviously. Now, look, this was a great performance of one of the greatest Beatles tunes ever recorded. I freely admit it. It's just, I don't personally necessarily like it, but it is, there's no denying that this is one of the greatest tunes ever written by the Beatles. So, you know, he did a great job. I feel like he did the song justice, absolutely. And really impressive he was able to pull it off as a one-man show. And that is why it's getting the great score of 8.5. So, 8.5, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys feel like ringing the bell, then go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference to me, but if you feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.